so I wasn't gonna do this video. I was just gonna clean my house. But and then when I decided to do this video, this cleaning video, I was like, oh, I'm gonna come on here and be like, look what happens when you just take like one day off and then your kids come and they destroy your entire house. And then I felt like convicted, like felt like God just speaking to my heart, like this happened because of your lack of discipline, not necessarily because of the kids, or a combination of the both. I felt the truth of the matter is, instead of staying on routine, staying on task today, I was doing other things. I got wrapped up in Instagram, and I got wrapped up in work related things and stuff like that. And so I let my home, which is my first priority, I let that go. And what happened when you leave a bunch of children to fend for themselves and to do their own thing? Yeah, that's what happens. And so this is kind of a reminder to me that, that my biblical homemaking is number one, and then my ministry comes after, priorities. And so this is not, they're gonna help clean, but this is not all of their fault. I hold responsibility in this as well. So I truly believe in working all together as a family to take care of our home. As you can see, my husband came in the beginning of our cleaning process, and I was just so discouraged after that. I love to have him come home to a clean home, and so having him come home to a messy home kind of just reinforced what I already thought, which is to prioritize the home over social media. Now, altogether, the previous room took about 10 minutes to get all clean, and this dining room took about 5 minutes to get clean. So working together really does help to make things light work. Many hands make light work. And as you can see, my hubby just gets right in there. That's just him, we're all cleaning, he's going to be a part. Slow down, Shy.
Shy, too fast, slow.
Wipe it properly.
Wipe the table, Shy.
No, Samaya's doing that. Tell her not to do that.
No, that's how.
Tell Samaya that's not how we wipe the table. How do we wipe the table? Good job, Shy Shy. Now, I usually feel as if the kitchen is my biggest nemesis. It's always the messiest when you let it get out of control. Like, it has to be constantly maintained, like constantly washing dishes, constantly putting things away. And if you don't, I just feel so overwhelmed by it. But hubby had me cracking up, and it wasn't bad at all, especially with like literally everybody working all together to get it done. It was actually a lot of fun. All right, so while we're sitting here working on the kitchen, he grabs this bin and starts cleaning up all the blocks. Good job, Bubba. I love that. I love when they see a need, meet a need. I did not even have to tell my little one to start cleaning up his blocks. He just saw that his blocks needed to be cleaned up. He grabbed the bin and started cleaning up. I thought that was such a wonderful thing, and he was so happy to be put on camera that he did it without being asked. Now it is a tight squeeze. It seems like such a small space. But we've learned to work around one another and work around little ones running around at our feet. All right, so my son, oldest, is in here working with the two little ones to clean up the playroom. While me and my daughter finish up the kitchen. Y'all heard that scream. That's right, guys. There are beautiful parts, but there are messy parts too. It's a real life. It's real family. And
there are going to be the yelling and screaming and arguing and just learning how to get along as a family is just part of the job, you know? So I try for the most part to allow them to work it out, and I intervene when I need to. Hopefully, not a lot. So, are you guys a dry as you go or a drip dry by the sink type people? I find that drying as you go is just less work. I'm already in here. Let's just finish.
All right, so I have, this is for when we clean up the family room, but this half I have these soaking to be cleaned, but pretty much everything else, except for this right here, everything else is clean. And so we are done with the kitchen and moving on. Doesn't everybody look peppy? Moving on to this room and then the kids' bedroom.
So, yes, they do get tired, but this room literally took us 5 minutes. Like, it was so quick. We don't have a lot of stuff in our home. We keep everything pretty minimal. And working all together, we got it done super, super quick. Even the baby got involved, putting things away and wiping down doors and things like that. It was lovely.
All right, so this room is done. And now that's my cloth and my water. And now we are going to do their bedroom.
So, if you said good, how do you say help in Spanish? Help. Help? Oh.
And that's pretty much it. Now everything is pretty much clean, organized, and back together, and we are ready to play and have some technology time. All right, bye.